It's Thursday the 19th of March, and if you're looking for all the latest Chelsea news updates in just a 5-minute video, short and sweet but precise and to the point, you've come to the right place. Let's get cracking. First up, if this is your first time here, take a look around the channel. Please like and subscribe to the channel, but make sure you hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of these videos that come out. First up today, and with the coronavirus pandemic getting worse and worse, it's great to see that despite reported losses the other day, Roman Abramovich has offered the NHS free accommodation for health workers who are obviously dealing with the pandemic. They're dealing with the wave of people that are being diagnosed and affected. Some people work and they can't get home for working long hours, and Chelsea have offered them free accommodation at Chelsea's ground at the hotels, which has been accepted by the NHS. What a fantastic gesture from Roman and from Chelsea. So to Reece James and Chelsea legend Paulo Ferreira, who came into the club when Jose Mourinho first signed and made that position his own, who was absolutely outstanding for Chelsea. He's seen similar traits from Reece James, and he says he didn't believe Reece James would be so good so soon. And Ferreira said this: "He's a top player and a fantastic boy. For me, it was a pleasure to work with him last season when he was at Wigan. You could see the potential of the player, and I thought he could come back to the club and do well. If you ask me, I thought he'd be doing what he's been doing, then I wouldn't have believed you. I'm happy he surprised me. He's a fantastic boy. He's easy to work with, and what he's been doing this season's been fantastic. He's really good going forward with amazing crosses. You could see that at Wigan, but he's also improved a lot defensively. He's still a young player and learning. He has lots to improve on and to improve. You need minutes to be testing to make mistakes, but clearly he is going in the right direction." What do you guys think of Reece James? Let me know in the comment section below. Chelsea Academy star Conor Gallagher back to break into Frank Lampard's first team squad next season. Alan Kirbishley, the ex-Charlton West Ham manager, has been talking of Conor Gallagher, and he said this: "You saw Billy Gilmore recently, and there are some good players coming through at Chelsea. He needs to be playing. Gallagher has shown this season that playing regular football has helped him enormously. Conor can play for Chelsea for sure in the future. He's got box-to-box energy, can find a pass, and he can score a goal. He is a team player and a good lad, as I understand it, which helps." Wonder where we've seen that before. It's a Lampard maybe. So to this situation with Willian and his ongoing contract dispute, and Willian's been talking about what will happen when his contract expires, with Chelsea still having games to play this season. Now, this was focused on a video the other day with temporary contracts being touted just to see players through to the end of the extended season, which looks as though it's going to happen, with Euro 2020 being postponed until Euro 2021. Willian said this: "My contract really ends, I think, in July. If I had to play on those dates in these months, I think it'd be no problem for me to end the league in a way which would be loyal to the club, as they always were with me, regardless of a signed player. But it's clear this is not a certainty. We don't know what can happen, but without doubt, as always, I'll always be ready to give my best to the club, regardless of my current contract situation." So to David Luiz, who's obviously left us this season, gone over to Arsenal, he's been talking with the Premier League football at a standstill, and he said this: "Winning the Champions League for Chelsea with one leg is the favourite moment of his career." And if you all remember, David Luiz and Gary Cahill were literally sensational. Both of them were injured and hadn't trained properly for a month, but were thrown in to that Champions League final with injuries and suspensions, hampering our team selection that day for Roberto Di Matteo. Luiz was brilliant on the day, and he stepped up when needed and scored one of the most important penalties of his life, contributed to Chelsea winning the Champions League. Just nice to see that he's recognised that as the biggest moment in his career. Transfer news now, and two players in particular. Miralem Pjanic from Juve, the midfielder, is being linked with Chelsea and PSG, and it's being reported here that Juventus are happy for him to leave. Is Pjanic somebody that Chelsea should be looking at next season? So to a player who's linked with us again, and it's Phillipe Coutinho, who's over on loan at Bayern Munich. And it looks as though Chelsea are favourites to land him in the summer and have already made an approach to sign him. Now, I wonder if this is with Willian going. If Willian goes, then Coutinho can play up as part of a free up front, also as a number 10. And I wonder if Coutinho is going to be the replacement for Willian if Willian does leave to join Tottenham. Finally, this is my website. It's chelseadaft.org with all the latest video content and the written word. Make sure you bookmark it and check it out. That's it from me. Quick 5-minute Chels Daft news on Thursday the 19th of March. Let me know what you think about anything discussed in the video in the comments section below. Smash the hell out the like button for me if all of you could do that. Puts it out there to more Chelsea fans who hopefully like this concept of the video, short and sweet and to the point, where you can watch anywhere. Lunchtimes, going home, going to work, back at home in the evenings. So please do that for me. Smash the like button for me and then subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. But hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much for your support and thank you for watching. See you all tomorrow.